I watched the Lakers struggle for 2 seasons straight with the worst head coach in NBA history. That is not an exaggeration. That is fact. And it was so bad and so egregious that LeBron had to start a whole podcast, spend his hard-earned money, equipment and all, just to expose how bad of a head coach he was. And then the GOAT himself started a podcast with his future head coach. And did you see what this nigga did last night? Now feel free to leave your comments down below and make sure you subscribe and like the video because I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. You have the option to leave your comment, but I do have the option to block your ass. I wish you would step foot in this comments talking about, oh, Draco, it's just game 1. Relax. We ain't seen enough yet. Bitch, did you see the game? I've seen enough. I don't know about you. Rui Hachimura and AD went out there and bullied the fuck out of the 4-time defensive player of the year. The man got a new contract the same day and got his ass whooped. We got so much shit to talk about. Let's get straight into the shit. What's good, Draco Nation? We back with another YouTube video. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all. I know y'all like, Draco, where the hell you at right now, bro? What the fuck is this setup? Listen, I gotta do what I gotta do right now, yeah. But there's only one right way to do this recap. It's the very first one. We gotta start with the GOAT, man. At the end of the day, this whole game was built on what? Bronny and LeBron. History in the making. The question was Bronny gonna play? Before the game, Redick already made it clear as day that Bronny was gonna see some minutes on the floor today. We just didn't know in what capacity or which moment of the game he was gonna be in it. But if y'all don't follow me on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. I made sure to let everybody know. If Ant-Man check into that game and he see Bronny on the floor with him, it's gonna be an issue. And that's exactly what happened. I don't know what the fuck Ant-Man said to Bronny when he checked into the game. All I know is it had to be something. The game started, obviously, we know Bronny ain't gonna start. We got the regular lineup, Bron, D-Lo, AR-15, Rui, and AD. Obviously, I'm not bad at that lineup. That's the lineup that we ran for majority of the 2 seasons with Darvingham. But the problem was the rotations after it. The timeouts with that lineup. The way you run the lineup. Now, you can see from the start of the game, this ain't no Darvingham that we're dealing with here. This is a great head coach. The plays that's being ran. Literally the first motherfucking play was ran, I think, for Rui. Buckets.
Here in the NBA, his second stint with the Lakers. Hachimura, bodied up. Oh, big finish! Hachimura!
Put Rudy Gobert in the motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber. Sent his ass back 6 months. I don't know what the hell Rudy Gobert is telling these executives, telling these people in the locker room that he's great. But you're not about to tell me $46 million is Rudy Gobert type of money. Do you know what a nigga from the streets will do for $46 million? I can promise you now, he don't have to be 7'2" to get a rebound. He don't have to be 7'2" to catch a lob. You could get a motherfucking homeless man off the streets and he could give you 10 or 15. But don't worry about it. We gonna get the Rudy Gobert trash ass later. But the Lakers came out hot. Couldn't make a motherfucking 3. But that was perfectly fine because the defense. I didn't say it on my stream. I wanted to say it so many times. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I bugging? It definitely gave me 2020 vibes on defense. And listen, you can go ahead in the comments and say I'm tripping. I might be tripping. Defensively, I seen what I needed to see. And that's without some of the best defensive players on the team. Vando, Dalton Connect is a really good defensive player. Didn't even play that much. And we know we have the best defensive player in the league. The whole NBA know we have the best defensive player in the league. The problem is my man don't stay healthy long enough to have the accolades to show it. That's literally it. Rudy Gobert is walking around with 4 defensive player of the years that this nigga obviously don't deserve. Now, the way the first quarter went is exactly where I thought it was gonna go. We are at home. We always come out firing. We always come out aggressive. But the one thing you cannot deny that was 100% different from any other season, and I truly mean that, bro. Anthony motherfucking Davis. That's an MVP right there. That's 25 and 10. Easy. And that's why we get on AD so much. It's not because we don't know what this nigga really can do. It's the fact that I don't think AD knew. Do you know what you can do, AD? Rudy Gobert was shivering all night. Every time AD touched the ball, he seeked him. He went right after him. Didn't give a fuck. He didn't care if he was going to the paint, a jump shot, a 3-pointer, free throw line, defense. Rudy Gobert saw AD ass everywhere. And then when you didn't see AD, Rui was getting his ass. We're not saying AD need to go out there and give us 35 and 15 a night. It would be great. I can see it happening with a couple blocks. I can see that happening tonight. But I'm not going to ask for too much. All I'm asking for is 25 and 10. I think we can all agree that we can consistently win games if we get 25 and 10 a night from AD, because we already know what we're going to get from Bron. Only the LeBron haters is going to see his stat line and be like, oh, LeBron had a bad game. We know that's a LeBron game one type of game. Bron know he can go out there and get 25 a night. I mean, shit, he's been doing it for 22 seasons.
Price for Bronny James making his NBA debut. Out of the timeout.
What Bron tries to do at the beginning of the season is make sure everybody get their touches. Everybody get their hand on the ball, especially the best player on the team. Yes, I said it. That is the best player on the team. Anthony Davis, this is your team. This is your team. I'm giving you the keys, bitch. This is your squad.
It's defensive player of the year type stuff.
Yes, it is. All right, and I agree.
Bron go beat Bron. I seen Bron my whole life. I know what he go do. I need to know what you go do. And this is no disrespect to any white players that was playing before these two. But I said on my stream, I got the two baddest white boys to ever play basketball. Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect. I'm sorry, Connect 4. West Side Connect, whatever you want to call them. I know they ain't play a lot together, but you can see it.
Inside, it's blocked. Davis the help. Lakers are running. Connect right down the middle for two.
You, the one that's watching this video right now, if you watched that game last night, you see the potential in them two. You see the off-ball screens. You see the backdoor cuts. You see it all. JJ is working. Those is his guys right there. And D'Angelo Russell. Wait, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for D-Lo. But you give Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect consistent minutes. We're going to talk about Max Chrissy because he's a little shaky right now. If that could be Dalton Connect's minutes, I'm 100% okay with that because we know he's ball ready. The shot is right there. The shot is always ready to go. I don't remember a time LeBron had three-point shooters like that. The last time I can remember is in Miami when he had Mike Miller and motherfucking Shane Battier just ready to let that motherfucker fly no matter what. This is reminding me of that. When Bron can look at the three-point line and feel comfortable hitting that wide open pass and he can turn around, that bitch going in. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, man, because I don't want this to be a negative video because this is a very positive video. We won game, the first game of the season. We haven't done that since 2016. That's fucking sick work. So this is a very positive video. But as far as D'Angelo Russell, bro, look, I am never going to waste my time because you are who you are. You're a good teammate. I can see that. You're a good vibe in the locker room. I can see that. But let me tell you something, D-Lo. I don't know how many threes you're going to have to shoot. Now, I know everybody was missing them bitches, but it was you specifically that I was watching because it was the way you was shooting them. It was the vibe around the shot. It wasn't there. Nothing was there, D-Lo. I didn't feel it. I didn't see it. I don't know if it was just me. Y'all let me know in the comments. Did y'all see the same shit? But D'Angelo Russell, I'm going to let you slide. Game one, very positive. Now I'm going to let it rock. I ain't even cook you in the vid last night. I'm going to let you rock, gangy. But I'm giving you this fair shot, fair warning. Get it together. This is the season. This is what we wanted. Head coach, the new head coach, this is your guy, JJ. He's all for you, gangy. Be for him. Now, I do believe Bronny checked in around 5-6 minutes left in the second quarter. History. That's literally it. It wasn't about Bronny scoring. It wasn't about LeBron throwing the lob to Bron. All of that would have been great. I would have loved to see Bronny score a point. I would have loved to see the lob to Bron, even a pass to Bron, anything that's going to show the stats connecting them two together, anything. Even the pass when he passed it to Bronny for the three. If he hit that, chef's kiss, perfect. Everything was great. He didn't score it, which is okay. This was history. And I'm going to show this clip because I can only imagine what's going through Bronny's brain right now.
All ready? All right. You see the intensity, right? Just play carefree, though. Don't worry about mistakes. Just go out and play hard.
Now, if you look at that, you probably thinking like, okay, obviously nervous. You can see it all over his face. It was nothing Bronny could go out there and do and not get them nerves out right away. And then he only played a couple minutes. The whole world is watching. Every time Bronny touched the ball, the Laker arena erupts. That has to be the immense amount of pressure. And then guess what? Your teammate is your fucking dad. There will be no Bronny hate. He's the 55th overall pick. He's going to be treated as such. The hate that everybody gives Bronny, they should be given to J. Hood Schifino, 17th pick in the draft, 2023 draft, by the way. That's the same pick that we refused to give away for help. That was the same pick we refused to give to Zach LaVine, to Trae Young, to DeJounte Murray. All of those big trades that we did not succeed with was because of that 17th pick. They were sold on J Hood Shafino. Ain't see a motherfucking minute last night. Now, the hate that Bronny gets, if y'all get that same hate to J Hood, we ain't got nothing to talk about. But until then, I'm not trying to hear nothing. That's a 55th overall pick. Most of these 55th overall picks ain't even in the league. They in the G League. I just physically can't bring myself to give Bronny any type of hate when I have a 17th overall pick that ain't getting no hate. I can't do it. And I'm glad he's getting his flowers. I'm glad people is giving him his respect, even after just being one game. JJ Redick deserves some respect, bro.
Great multiple effort, great communication, great attention to detail to the game plan, all right? Our physicality is excellent, too. When we play with pace, we can get whatever we want.
Because he was being disrespected. Man, and it wasn't even the fact that he wasn't a head coach before this time. It's the fact that people was questioning his basketball knowledge, was questioning his ability to coach. That's disrespectful. Because if you know JJ and you seen the podcast, you know he have an immense basketball IQ. Point blank, period. Can't take that away. But the one thing everybody was trying to take away was his knowledge of the game. Okay, yeah, he might not be able to command the locker room right away. He might not earn the respect of all the players right away. His staff. Okay, that happens over time. That it will happen. But to question his basketball knowledge, to question this man's skill set, is criminal. There is plays being ran already better than Darvingham. There is a high level of energy on the sideline when it comes to calling timeouts, when it comes to the referees calling bad calls. Y'all seen him super adamant last night. Have y'all ever seen Darvingham that adamant about anything? Hands in the pockets, looking confused, looking at Bron, trying to figure it out. I'm tired of that shit. I'm sick of that shit. Trash. It starts with the head coach, the principles, the morals of the team, the identity. If we have an identity, which I think we're getting defensively, shooting threes, that's what we need to do. I don't know what's going to happen with the Timberwolves. I've seen Ant-Man, and I said it multiple times before the season started. Anthony Edwards ain't going to be there that much longer. And I can truly believe that. Because some players have it, some players don't. It's that thing in you, chat, that makes you want to win. That feed festers in you. Nobody on that team was pissed last night except one person because they was getting their ass handed to him. Anthony Edwards. As Karl Anthony Towns was Rudy Gobert's safety blanket. Karl Anthony Towns made Rudy Gobert look somewhat skillful because he took the initial center, out the paint. Now that you got Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, AD, Sabonis, all of these big centers that can play really well, that have some type of skill, is gonna give him fits. I'm pretty sure he signed that contract extension, didn't give him a fuck. No, he didn't negotiate, no big money, no nothing. He took exactly what they was gonna give him. And it's even worse when your teammates know you're not that good. Julius Randle, Ant-Man, they're gonna crash out on Rudy Gobert at some point this season. Now, as far as my team, as far as the Lakers, I love everything I saw last night. Yeah, we could have definitely hit some more threes. That's perfectly fine. JJ Redick said the same thing we all was saying. They're gonna fall at some point. This is NBA players. Could you imagine if we hit 15 of those threes? I think we shot 4 for 28 or some shit like that. If we hit 10 threes, that score looks different. We're blowing their ass out at home. We're not even playing in the fourth quarter. I couldn't be more proud of this team moving forward. Yeah, it's just one game, but it's 1-0. That's all that matters. Some teams right now, Knicks, is 0-1. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thought about this game and how y'all feel about the Lakers moving forward. I'm glad to be back. Spam up WVid in the comment section. If you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube if y'all haven't already. I'll see y'all in the next recap.